Goldierocks in the building.
I miss you. Oh my God, it's been so long.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. You look so well, so healthy and dashing and lovely and chill.
Very beardy.
Yeah, proper funk beard. I love it.
When you don't have to get all shaped up for gigs, this is what it looks like.
Wow, I think you should
Keep it.
You should run with that. I'm into it. So, Classic Ibiza family. Max is the front man, the power force. He is the joy to my Classic Ibiza tour. This guy is the smiliest, happiest, like he's got the most positive, uplifting energy. On like days when I'm a bit like grumpy and tired, Max brings the joy into my heart. So thank you, Max.
Oh, bless you. You already know. When I come just before I'm about to go on stage, I always go to the DJ booth and me and start dancing and raving it up in the back. Yeah.
Hype. Man, how did you get into music? Because you do so much other stuff outside of Classic Ibiza.
So I got into music by, first of all, I've been performing since I was young. There's a picture, I don't have it in here, basically, of my my dad's grandparents. They used to have, you know, that old school stack of, like, it was a tape cassette player, a vinyl player on the top, and then like a graphic EQ, you know, like with the glass. And I'm standing on like this little poof and I've got a mic in my hand and I'm just like this. And apparently my dad said I always used to do, I used to be like, come on everybody and dance with me. Come on everybody. And then people like might not be watching. So I'd hit them. I'd be like, come on everybody. Dance with me. And I'd be like, we are family. Like I was that annoying kid. So was always kind of performing and dancing from young. After my second year of secondary school, I got a half scholarship to go to a performing arts school. I was already going there on Saturdays, but I got a chance to go to the full-time school. After that, went and studied, played like a bit of guitar and singing randomly throughout this period. Went to college to study music for 2 years and then did a degree for 4 years. And then my last year of secondary school, I started doing a soul tribute show. So there was this guy called Freddie Lee Peterkin, my dude. He was doing like Four Tops and Drifters and Temptations tribute shows up and down the country, predominantly never in London. It was always like 3-hour journeys became like down the road. Like so started doing those and literally started gigging way before I should have been. I was 15 at the time, but it was more just like I was not ready. But it was great because I learned to do all the stuff on the road and from guys that had way more experience than me and stuff like that. So that was an amazing experience, and then just kind of haven't stopped since.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
I love that as well. As musicians, you're like, oh no, it's a close gig, it's only in like Spain or Italy, you know, a couple of hours, like it's nothing. Like, oh God.
Yeah,
I can tell you one thing about lockdown. I'm quite happy just to be in one place. Like, just
it has been. I've had certain friends that have been. I understand it as well because different people's situations, but been like, oh, I'm going crazy. Like, there's just nothing to do, and I'm used to doing it. I've been cool. Like, I've been blessed. Just chilling. Like,
yeah, waking up in your own bed every day. It's lovely.
And again, this is like the time that I hear a lot of my friends saying they always want, you know, if I just had a bit of extra time, I'd do this thing. And obviously there's, you know, other financial implications and stuff as well, but it has been a great time to kind of do a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have had the time to do. And
like
work on one.
Have you been writing music, and what have you been doing?
So been working on some songs that I'll hopefully release. Still been working on them. Been playing a lot of bass. You can see it on the wall there.
Yeah.
Enjoying that. Been maintaining vocals, so like vocal rehearsing and working out as well. And then
but of course the Classic Ibiza lady audience would be very sad if you continue with that.
I'm getting 2021, listen, it's gonna be real.
I'm not. I'm getting fatter and fatter.
Definitely not. And then just spending time with family and stuff, you know. That's what lockdown's been.
Living the good life.
There we go.
So with your music, your own music that you write, what vibe is it? What kind of genre?
That is a good question. I don't necessarily, I guess the one I've been working on most recently is kind of like a funk hip hop intersection. But I haven't, it isn't completely finished yet. So yeah, when it's out, you have to let me know.
Yeah.
It kind of draws from a lot of my influences. So yeah, I'm happy with it. I just want to get it finished.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't wait to hear it.
Not get stuck at 80%.
What is your favorite genre of music, and why? I don't know. What do you find so magical and like special about live performances?
So I don't. Oh, that's my dog. Sorry. I don't know if I have one specific genre of music.
What's your dog called?
So I've got two. That one's Pepper. She barks at everything. And then Titch is probably asleep on one of the other beds somewhere, just chilling. But I don't know if I have one specific genre. There's definitely genres that have shaped my upbringing in music and whatever it is. Like, you know, soul, R&B, funk, definitely hip hop, jazz as well. But to me, it's kind of anything I hear and it's a vibe, like it's got the spirit of the music in it and energy. That's where I'm always gonna be at. And what was the other question?
What do you think makes live performances so magical for you? Like as a performer, what makes that spark that you're like, yes?
So to me, it's ultimately that connection, because you're a part of something in a certain time and space, which isn't going to happen again. You're never going to have the exact same people in the exact. So it's that kind of, it almost takes on a spirit of its own. Do you know what I mean? Everyone in it together, kind of enjoying and participating in this thing.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly put.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah,
thinking about that one. Also, I've just got to throw this in because let's say that the ladies of Classic Ibiza, the audience ladies, they like themselves about Maximilian, and you have got some dance moves. What would be your tips for maybe say like the dads watching to just be a little bit smoother, like a little bit cooler?
Don't hurt yourself. No, I think stay in your lane. Do you know what I mean? Do what is possible for you to do. Don't go out here trying to break dance or doing any kind of madness because you might hurt yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and just enjoy. Like if you're enjoying, then you must be doing something right.
Yeah, but maybe leave the backflips to you.
Leave the backflip to Neil the gymnast, I think, is a solid way to go.
What was your favourite? Because how long have we been doing this tour now? 4 years? Is it 4 years?
I think it's 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
This would have been the 5th? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. So, what's your favourite memory of the Classic Ibiza tour? So,
my favourite memory, I can't even remember which gig it was on, which is annoying, but I think it was. It was either last summer or the summer. No, I think it was the summer before, maybe. And basically, the sky was looking angry the whole time we were there. It hadn't actually like set off yet, but the sky was looking mad. And we were kind of all like, oh, what's going to happen? And you can see people already starting to come in. You're like, oh, you just want it to be, like, you want it to be a good show and a good experience for people, right? And then the heavens just opened up and the rain came down like never before. Of biblical proportions, the rain was coming down. But it was just amazing because everyone was just still there, present and in it. And I remember coming out on stage, and beforehand, it was actually funny because I had a plastic bag over my afro. And I was like, this can't get wet because otherwise it's just going to be, I don't want to see anything. So I came out on stage and everyone was just like, ah, and like still in it, had like ponchos on and raincoats. And it was amazing that people were still in it and still happy, because I know that I would have been damp and annoyed.
Oh I miss our audience so much. They're so good. They're so loyal and fun, and we bloody love you. And like, yeah, I think we're as gutted to not be doing this tour as, you know, you guys are to not come to it. So
come like a yearly club.
Yeah, man. Okay. I will let you get on with those tracks because I want to hear them ASAP. But your final question, Max. Your white R disc. So if you were stranded on a tropical island, maybe Ibiza, and you could listen to one track, like Desert Island Discs, but with an Ibiza twist.
One track or one album?
One track.
Oof. Wow. That is difficult. I guess this is a bit of a cop-out because it's a medley. But there's two. So there's a Gap Band, which is one of the albums there. The Gap Band. They've got a live album. And on the live album, there's a medley of about 4 songs that they do.
You're such a cheater.
So it would be that, either that, or there's a Marvin Gaye 60s medley on his Live in Holland album, which is very dope.
Yeah.
So one of those things.
What about it makes you feel so happy and good?
So the Gap Band track, that whole album, to be honest, is to me exactly how a live show should be. Like, it just has all the element, like you can feel the energy and almost see the show while you're listening to it. You know, the vocals are amazing, the musicianship is ridiculous, and they just create so many moments within the album and within that medley as well, that it just gives you a full kind of the full spectrum of emotional roller coaster that a show should give you, you know?
Yeah. Oh God, I've got to go listen to it now.
Better do it.
Yeah. It's been so nice chatting, Max. I miss you, man. Big love. See you.
Big love. See you. Bye.